Hey, Mom, welcome to chapter 7.
Back.
All right, real quick, just I keep forgetting I kind of want to like intro this, but these episodes, if you're finding this randomly, this wow. Woo! Okay, here we go. I'm Katie Fortun. This is my mom, Lynn Fortun. We wrote a book together. We're awesome. And we are now doing extra freebie things for each chapter. So this is for chapter 7 of the book. We're diving into more questions, deeper conversations that the book doesn't really have. And we also do that on my podcast, the Different Ability Podcast, and you can get way more over there. These are short, sweet little episodes. The podcast episodes are a little bit longer with more questions and different questions. So everything will be down below. Click the links, buy the book, share with a friend, check it out, hang out with us. Let's do this. Chapter 7.
Okay. All right. In this chapter, Katie, you talk about, well, first of all, when you were diagnosed, your doctor asked you, what are you going to tell your friends? And you told them that I'm just going to tell them I learned differently. So when you went back to school, you knew there'd be moments that someone might bully you or say something to you. How did you navigate your feelings of embarrassment and shame in the moment this person said what he said to you? And what advice would you give others who may feel similarly when standing up for themselves?
Great question. Difficult question. We didn't mean to laugh in the middle of it, but it's because she's trying not to say and I'm like, girl,
Trying
just
not
say it.
to.
Just I'll edit them out. It's fine. So, well, first of all, that moment was like I wish I knew like really how I actually did that. Like that is
You
I
do you want to repeat what the moment was? Because people won't know.
yes. So that moment, and you have to read more about it in the book, but that moment was the first time I ever had to stand up for myself. And it was when someone teased me and kind of was like, oh, you're going to the special classroom. It was the first time I left the classroom to go get extra help after being diagnosed. It was a huge moment, and I don't know how I did it. I really don't. But I'm really proud of my little 10-year-old self, 11-year-old self, whatever, however old I was at the time, probably 10, 11-ish. Yeah, it was wild. Now, I did, when I turned that corner, I did feel like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? All those things. And I
Yeah.
was probably very nervous to go and do that again and, leave the classroom again. I don't remember much of that other than now looking back, I'm so happy I had that opportunity to stand up for myself and say, when he asked, "Oh, you going to the special classroom?" and teasing me about it, and I said, "Yeah, I am." He didn't say anything, and he kept
He
walking, and I
had,
kept walking.
but the whole thing is, Katie, because you responded that way and didn't get all worked up, you didn't give him anything to respond to.
No,
That's
I
kind
know.
of the
That's the thing.
point.
Like yes, that's absolutely the point.
No.
And I don't remember feeling embarrassed after or anything. I remember feeling like, "Oh my gosh, what did I did?" More kind of like a little scared, shocked, like what the heck? But moving forward, I just went on with my life. I still played football with him at recess. I still talk to him in classes. It's not like
Yeah,
that. And I'm not saying that bullying is real. And I'm not saying that
absolutely.
if you are being bullied and teased, it's okay. Because it's not. It's not okay. You need
No.
to tell someone. But my point in sharing that story is I didn't let him continue to tease me.
Right.
I said,
Right.
yeah, I am going to the special classroom to get the help I need. I didn't say that,
Yeah.
but like, okay, like what? What do you want to say? And that was the first time that allowed me to be like, oh, you can speak up for yourself.
Right.
I wish I knew where that came from. It came from the deepest depths of Katie's little fiery self, for sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I know every person has that in them, and it may look differently for you, but maybe just take baby steps in trying different things. And this is going to sound crazy, but you definitely can practice at home with your kids.
Absolutely.
Like,
Yes.
hey, if let's pretend I'm someone. Now, definitely don't bully your kids. That's a terrible idea. But if you have like scenarios like, oh, what if
Yep.
you walk down a hallway and someone says, oh, going to the special class? Use my example.
Yeah.
Use what happened to me as an example and have someone practice saying it. Have your child practice saying that back. Yeah, I am.
And Katie, I think some of the strength you found in that was the fact that you accepted your disability almost immediately because it gave you a reason for why you couldn't read well and the struggles you were having. And I think accepting what you have is so important to say, yeah, this is who I am. I'm no different than you. I just learn differently.
Hmm.
But to give them nothing to return and bully you with was huge. But I think in the beginning, you really accepted the fact that you were dyslexic and had it, something that made you different than other people.
Yeah, 100%. But at the same time, there are going to be people listening to this that don't haven't accepted it, and
Exactly. Yeah.
that's okay. But I
Yeah.
want you to continue to learn about yourself because the more you learn about yourself, the more you learn about how you learn. That gives you that confidence, that acceptance of who you are to be able to even say the simplest things. Or if someone says something mean to you, walk on by,
Right.
ignore them, pretend you're like, didn't hear you,
Yeah.
you know, and keep moving and don't give them anything. Now, if there are people and kids and whoever that are being truly nasty, you definitely need to tell your parents, guardians, whoever, and teachers.
Yeah.
You're not a tattletale. It needs
No.
to stop. And I also want you to know that normally when people are nasty to people, they're hurting as well. There's that saying is hurt people hurt people. It's
Right.
not okay,
Right.
but you sharing that with someone else, like a teacher or your parents or whatever, could actually help that other person as well.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So I know it's really hard, but I really want you to talk to someone if you have been teased, bullied, or continue to be. It's not okay. We
Right.
can't be having that. But
Right. You can't change it. The teachers can't change it if they don't know.
yes.
Your parents can't change it if they don't know.
Yep.
You can't change it if you don't accept it and understand it.
Yeah. And if you take the route that I did in the situation the first time and it works out and they never say anything to you again or that you know of, and honestly, if people are talking behind your back, who cares? That's their business, not yours.
Yeah.
And then if it happens again, then you can, right? You can say, I've tried to tell them to stop.
Yeah.
I've tried to tell them this or that. And again, you're not a tattletale, you're not a narc, you're none of that. It is
Right.
literally you standing up for yourself and advocating for yourself.
Yeah.
It's it's needed always.
Absolutely. So, Katie, how does shifting your mindset, as you mentioned, to no one can offend me, change the way you approach conflict or negative comments from others?
Whew. I know that's a really bold statement, but I really like saying it. And I really believe it that you definitely cannot offend me. And everyone's like, oh, but there's so many mean people. There's a billion mean people out there. Like, well, hopefully not. There's a lot of mean
Yeah.
people out there. But
Yeah.
you have to allow, this is where I've come to this thing. And I've learned a lot. I've listened to podcast episodes, read books, and it hit me. It's like, I have to give someone power to really offend me. And I'm not going to give them the power
Mm.
to do that. They can say the meanest stuff, but I'm not going to let that affect me. Now, that has taken a lot of work to get
Right.
there, and it still takes a lot of work all the time. As of right now in this recording, I don't get a lot of hate messages or anything on social media, which is wonderful. And I know if I did, I probably would feel kind of crappy. But I also have to remember and continue to tell myself that they don't know me.
No.
They don't actually know who I am.
No.
And even if someone down the hall that teases you, yeah, they don't know you. They really don't. Like, you are the only person that can allow someone to hurt you,
Right.
feelings wise. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because again,
Don't give them that power.
it's that
Keep
power. And
that
I've
for yourself.
and I've learned over the years that I like to be in control. So of my own
Oh, really?
life, yes, I am like I love it. And if I've worked so hard to not say this a lot anymore, especially with my husband. I feel bad. But I used to be, and I still can when I get into these little funks, don't tell me what to do. It was my okay. And that is something that really bothered.
Okay, Chris.
And Lynn.
No, I'm not that way.
Shut
Your
your
father.
stinking mouth. I swear.
Uh,
But no, like I definitely don't like being told what to do. And I've learned actually fun story. The other day, I'm not gonna tell you what it's specifically about because private for right now. I was talking to dad and he goes, well, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but like he said it like
uh-huh.
that. And I'm like,
Hmm.
wow, he's really learned. Like,
Yeah,
and I learned to listen
yeah.
and then take his advice and shove it aside. I'm just kidding. I actually took his advice. It's fine. It's good. It's all good.
Yeah,
We took the advice. But
yeah,
that's something that I've learned. Yes, the whole part about you can't offend me. And that's where people are like, oh, it's so offensive. It's so. I go, you allowed that.
yes,
You allowed that. Someone can
yes.
say whatever they want and all this nonsense. That doesn't mean it's true. So
Right,
why let it affect you? Why let the person take that power from you? Why let that person take the positivity and the light from you?
right.
Move on. And if
Yeah,
someone is that nasty, and it can be, I'm going to be honest here, it could be friends, it could be family, it could be random strangers. Don't let anyone talk to you that way or
yeah.
make you feel that way. And if
And you
they
may need
do,
to distance yourself from that person.
yes, that's what I was going to say. If they do, maybe they're not the people that need to be in your life at this moment. Maybe you need to
Yeah,
take some time away. Maybe you need to do something different. Maybe you don't talk to them every single day. And that is okay.
right, right,
Period.
right.
Tied up in a bow.
Can
Done.
be done. I
So,
know when your sister was going through a little bit at school and had some bullying going on, I said to her one day, I said, it makes me sad for those people that are doing that, that they have to do such ugly things to make themselves feel better.
mhm.
So turn it around. Oh, it just makes me, I really feel sorry for you to that you have to do these mean things to make yourself feel better.
Well, and not even that though, Mom, like, especially with kids. This is where I'm at, like
Yeah,
in childhood.
yeah,
What is really hard is that a lot of the time it's something going on at home.
yeah,
And
yeah,
sometimes it's to that child.
yeah,
And
I
that's not
know.
great. And so,
No,
like, knowing in your own mind, telling yourself, wow, they must be going through something and having a really bad time with something.
yeah,
And it's not about me. It's hard to do, but that's what keeps that mindset for me
yeah,
to be
yeah,
like, wow. Or you could even turn it back on and being like, are you okay? Like if they say something really nasty, I've heard this in a
yeah,
podcast and I really liked it. When someone's nasty to you and you, before saying anything else, you just say, are you okay? Are you doing okay? Is something going on?
yeah,
Just to kind of like make them, or I've actually heard someone else tell you to do this too. I don't remember where it was from, but if someone says something to you, you say, I'm sorry, can you repeat that? And
yeah.
see if they repeat it.
Put them on the spot.
Because if they repeat it, maybe that they have to think like, wow, I did just say that.
Yeah,
So those are just some things that, just asking. And I could go down a whole rabbit hole. I'm not going to right
yeah,
now. So, anyways, it's just practicing that mindset shift of it isn't about you. Now,
right.
if you were a little crap bag and you did something and someone did something back to you, then yeah, that's probably about you. Let's be real. But
Then own it, I guess.
yeah, own it. But just trying to keep that positivity and know like, hey, this is my life. This is about me. This is how I want to treat other people. I don't want people to treat me like this. I'm not going to treat them like that. And just kind of keep moving forward. It is really hard to do, but continuing to practice and doing that over and over again, I know that'll be really helpful because it's helped
Yeah.
me. So, yeah.
You go, girl.
Awesome. Thank you, Mom, for hanging out with chapter 7. Let's
You
go
bet.
dive into chapter 8. And again, reminder, go check out the podcast episode, go buy the book, go listen to the audio, whatever that is. Listen to the other chapters. Mom and I are going to go dive into chapter 8.
Gotcha.
We'll see you there.
Got it.